I can now pick up this bottle with one hand. There's not much left in here. Will today be the day we finish this off? Round 9 of the massive penny hunt starts right now. Hey everyone, woohoo here for round 9 of the massive 5-gallon water jug full of pennies. This is what's left in the hopper after the last round, which, as you saw last week, was pretty rough. Today, what we're hoping for, of course, is more wheat cents. We're up to 39 across the 8 weeks we've done this already. Add more world coins to the board, add more other denominations to the board. Of course, you see we already have 2 Ike dollars here. But perhaps most importantly, figure out if we can fill any of these spots in my wheat cent album. Now, we've filled 2 of them so far, but of course we want to find some more. More importantly, can we get to 50 wheat cents by the time this is up? I'd love that for that to happen. There's not much left in the jar, as you saw at the beginning. Let's get to it. Well, that didn't take long. I just took one big handful out of the pail, out of the hopper. We are going to have a Canadian right out of the gate. 1980. Canadian number 1 today. Now let's see if there's anything else in here. Well, there we have it. The bottle is empty. The hopper is full. Let's finish this massive hunt. Well, we're 14 rolls in. All we had was that Canadian cent to show for it earlier on, but we are finally going to have a wheat cent for the day. First one of the day. What year is this one going to be? The wheat ears look pretty good. It's probably going to be a little bit more modern. Yep, 1958D, the last year they made them. We're on the board with the wheat cents for today, finally. Let's see if we can add more to it. 18 rolls in. Wheat cent number 2 for today is a 1945 Philadelphia. Adding that one to the board now. 20 rolls in. Wheat cent number 3 for the day. It's got some corrosion on the back of it, but it's still a find. What year is this one? 1955. Now, the real nice double die obverse you can see with the naked eye. Obviously, that's not what we have here. I'll take a closer look at it. If I think we have what's called the poor man's double die, I'll bring you right back. But until then, that'll go right over there. Number 3 for the day. 22 rolls in. And another wheat cent. How can you tell? Well, it's from the 40s for one. That's a 1949. I think that's a Denver. Kind of beat up, but that's number 4 for today. Not a new one for the book, however. I've got that one right there. Almost 26 rolls in. We're going to have yet another wheat cent, number 5 for today. That's a 1955 Denver right there. We needed the San Francisco, unfortunately, but it's good to see some wheat cents with mint marks. That'll go over there. Like I said, number 5 for the day. And let's see if we can get some more. 36 rolls, and that's it. Everything has been hunted. The bottle is empty, and we are officially done. Whew. I'm tired, I'm sweaty, if you can believe that. And I got a lot of stuff to figure out what I'm gonna do with. Let me go ahead and rearrange the board to show you some of the more prominent stuff. I'll get these off the table. I'll do a little math, and I'll be right back. All right, so the totals have been tallied. These are all the finds that you see all spread out here. So let's go to the tail of the tape. We went through 436 rolls of pennies for a total of $218 face. We also had, as you can see here, 44 wheat cents in total. There they all are. The only one that isn't pictured is the 1918 Denver that's in my wheat cent album now. I'm probably going to put the 36 Denver in there as well, even though it's really, really beat up. We had 48 nickels coming out to $2.40, 18 dimes, 3 quarters, and 2 Ike dollars, as well as 34 leftover pennies that weren't rolled up. So the total face value comes out to $225.73, at least of the American stuff that we went through. That of course, doesn't count anything that I may have put in my albums as upgrades. In fact, I was able to upgrade all of the 80s and 90s, and in fact, some of the 70s and even some of the 60s memorial cents in those albums. As for the world stuff, we found 19 Canadian cents, the oldest of which was that 1942 King George VI that we found right off the top. We found a total of $1.72 Belize dollars, as you can see right there. 2 British pennies, a Honduran 20 centavos de lempira, which comes out to about 3/4 of a US cent. And then 25 old Mexican centavos that can't be spent anymore. We found 2 Burger King tokens, as you saw over there, and the blank planchet as well. So, was there anything crazy valuable in that big penny jug? The short answer is no. But I had a heck of a lot of fun going through it all. I am a little disappointed we didn't find any Indian head cents, as I was almost convinced that going through that many pennies would yield at least something out of that. But then again, when you find 44 wheats, one of which is a steel cent, I guess you can't complain too much. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this series of the penny hunt. If you did, I'd appreciate a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you next time when I've got something else interesting coin related for my channel. I'll see you all soon.